What's up, guys? It's Amon-Rellik the God Slayer, Amon-Rellik Gaming. We're back in more Final Fantasy 14. We saw some murals that told a future, or maybe a past, should I say? And we're about to head out with these Stola and get these tablets deciphered. These Stola's thirst for knowledge sated. She seems content to return to Slitherbow. Let's go. Let us hurry to Slitherbow, the others are waiting. After we return, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Runar will be eager to have you sample his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, you will be the first to know. Alright, let's head back. Lahi? The guard told me you left with Master Matoya to the Woven Oath. And no sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me. But she is safe, and that is all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by the fire? A stew will be ready soon.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
Come on, let's eat.
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it? The blessing may spare him the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. He is not as he was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all. I fear it was absorbed, that he has been suffused with their light.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Someone help! The Ilmorans have come for us! We're under attack!
Meanwhile, in Yulmore. Been a long time since I've seen him.
Lord Vorthry, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling Warriors of Darkness, they have slain Sin-Eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers, so I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king, nay, a god. I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss. Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin-Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome. And we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now, and the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making, or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord Vorthry. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception! What? How did he... Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
Damn. Boy, the Master's here! Master Splinter's here! Master Splinter, he's here!
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands. By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg. yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, that you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
Damn, he said that with some fervor.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore, and dealt with as such.
Master, boy! Master Splinter!
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
The guard has been afflicted by a most terrible and infectious disease, poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations. Alas, his condition remains unchanged. At present, we can but slow the poison's advance. I pray it will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. Rianger wears a somber expression. How fared the young god? The poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain. Do not blame yourselves, my friend. All that can be done has been done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is nigh impossible task. What of the rest of the blessed? How have they taken the news of Yulmore's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose both them and the children. I consider the convocation of all the Knights Blessed that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I'm truly sorry. We cannot abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done. You will still have time to flee. Flee? I am not wont to run from my troubles. In fact, with Amon's arrival, I am minded to take the offensive. The Elmorian's presence here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Light Warden. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Ratika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done, unless of course you finally decipher that tablet. As a matter of fact, I have. And with it we can prepare everything we need to enter Zamaya. What say you all? We will need to act quickly, and I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate. But one course lies before us. For the Knights Blessed! For the Knights Blessed! She said, for the Knights Blessed! We slay the Light Warden. For the Knights Blessed! Good. I leave the Blessed in your capable hands, Runar. Very well. I see there is no changing your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the Blessed safe. According to the tablet, we first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in times past. One such seal should be waiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins, not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? Well, this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tusimekta? Tusimekta? While you see to that, Menthea and I will remain here to help shore up Silverbow's defenses. Your aid will be greatly appreciated. I am the warrior of darkness. The music done got all dark. Okay, straight ahead. Straight ahead. Good on you. There you are, ready for a swim. The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbol of Ronkan culture. The Ronkan sought to live in harmony with nature and considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in their pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the wood and arbiter of life and death. Below it were four others, each equal in rank: the coral, the colibri, the opopo, and the wolf, characterized as bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due deference to three of these beasts by placing one's palm on monuments wrought of their image, and that this must be done in a specific sequence. If my interpretations are correct, that order can be discerned from the three commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake. By its strength our lands do prosper. Be as the opopo, rival of thy kin. As all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. Be as the wolf, move as one. Peace comes to all who seek harmony with their kin. The tablet says not of the placement, size, or appearance of the monuments, alas. Hopefully they will all become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely. All right, go down. Oh, I gotta go further down more than likely. Okay. You gotta go down there. Hold on, now I'm getting turned around. Is this it? Wow, that's beautiful. I think I, wait, there you go. Okay, Popo was next. Yep. the final one is the wolf. Here it is. I think the seal was in there in the previous room. Yeah, there it is. That's a medallion. All right, that was a nice little treasure hunt. Did you find it? Seal of Ranka. It bears the island insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt this is the seal of Ranka. Well done, Amon. We can begin our preparations to enter the Zamaya in earnest. So we'll waste no time in heading to the Zamaya. Bearing this seal, it should be possible to enter the Zamaya unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slitherbow and inform the others. When you have recovered from your exertions, meet us at the cavern leading east out of the village. All right. Good, you're here. Raynor opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies the Maya, and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the Wolves' protectors to find me when last I came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, there is no reason for us to let our guard down. Now let us seek out the Warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. All right, let's go. Another sprawl of land. Alright. Good on you. Ah, the pathway is illuminated by these flowers. That's beautiful.
It would seem we have found them.
You trespass upon sacred ground! Begone!
Oh, the Vieira. So what? I should have known.
Wait! We did not come to! Stop! We mean you no harm.
Sister, is that...
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us? But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
You know, because she was happy to fight us too. Well, she was happy to go in there and start swinging. Alright, there we go. And forgive me guys if I'm not talking a lot. I'm just trying to give everybody a chance to, you know, see the story. And do so uninterrupted, you know. And plus also I'm taking in the story as well because I have not done this yet, so. Together we're learning together. I would have that seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point. Very well. There is no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is a proper size, and by its weight it is plain that it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ranka. I am Almet, chieftain of Fanal. We met her younger sister, Saimat. Treasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon. These are troubling times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired from our journey. Come, take your ease. If you'd like, I will show you about the village. Though I must warn you, it is a long way down to the forest floor. So do watch your step. Okay then. Okay then. Oh yeah, we up there. We up there. Apparently the floor is down there somewhere. Oh, we up there. Staring intently. This way, what was her name? Amon-Rellik, the God Slayer. Amon? And this is a common name nowadays. How times change. But I digress. Come, and be sure to watch your step. Yep. They're all Vieras. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Over there. Over there. Over there. Yes, over there. Yes. The eighth right. You already know I can't leave here without the eighth right. I must attune to the darkness. Okay. We'll hit this little bit of quest up here, and then we'll call it a day here. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears. The final decree of his eminence before Ranka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ranka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ranka live on. By his command we have remained in the Raktika Greatwood, guardians of Ranka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou will not think the question impertinent, but did any people's famed longevity perchance did any of thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We V's. Oh, they call themselves V's. We V's would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ranka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light came, claimed dominion over the land, but now, for now, is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. For long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think you would never come. Sister. We are glad of your presence here in the Godwood. In the Great Wood. I said Godwood. I mean, Game of Thrones. That's Game of Thrones for you. The wisdom of Ranka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Ahmed, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you exactly? Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other beasts then. But of course, if we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is yet time to act. Let me guess. We gotta go hauling ass. We gotta go hauling ass and talking with folks. It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeters regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Okay. No. They would make this place a miniature maze type thing, so I have to do a bunch of running up and down steps. A bunch of running and up and down steps. Korea. An outsider? But how? Alex of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the warden you wished to speak about. Yes, my mother, may she rest in peace, told me of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here, and for now, she lived in a village near Rocktika Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different than the rest. It was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. showing. Light Warden? No, I've not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters. How they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consume them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, awaiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. It's cool to actually see where the Vieira actually stay. Are these Vieira hurt? Or are they just sleeping? Like they might have been hurt or something. Okay, well she's not asleep. You search for the Light Wardens. I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. Okay. Okay, then don't help me then. Alright, don't help me. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. Near Ratika Falls. Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it has never been spotted on our patrols. I've never heard of this Ratika Falls, but I can assume it lies deep within the woods. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and it has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, but each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps only one way to enter, though it would be a great peril to you and your companions. The Katana Ravel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the Kamul Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path to the Katana Ravel can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. That we might not be tempted, the means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way. The rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Did you have to ask? Let us be about it then. If that is what you wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at the Kamul Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Urianger and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Ratika Falls, 'tis yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it will behoove us to prepare an alternate course of action. Simon, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not that Bankard and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. There we have it. We finished that little quest part up. And the next one, we'll be chasing down this Light Warden in Raktika Falls. Amon-Rellik the Godslayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. We out.